Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Mesa. Today I'm going to be guiding you through a 15-minute full body stretch on this beautifully crafted butterfly board. If you are new, this is a wonderful way to begin your yoga journey. It can be very helpful with alignment, and as you can see, I have a couple of pegs here, which are some of our tools that we use with the board to help deepen stretches and work on the alignment. So if you're ready, let's get started. Come up onto your knees. And then use your pegs and go ahead and place them in two of the innermost holes towards the top of your board. And then place your knees out wide. Your big toes come to touch. And then just start to crawl your hands forward, melting your chest towards your mat. And then you can reach your hands around your pegs, and this will help deepen your stretch in the side body. Child's pose. If you'd like to feel a deeper stretch in the side, you can use the pegs to pull, or if you want to use them, you can push against them, and this will help send your hips back to feel a deeper stretch in the lower rib cage. And just start to take some deep breaths here. Can you feel your body expand as you breathe in and soften as you breathe out? Beginning to slow your mind down, slow your thoughts down. Let's take 3 more nice, slow, deep breaths. Breathing in, filling up, expanding. And then letting it all go. Beautiful. We'll take 1 more nice round of deep breath. Breathe in. Then open your mouth and release your breath. Good. On your next inhale, just gently gaze to the top of your space and then place your right peg over to an outermost hole on the right side of your pegboard. And then take your left hand and reach it on the outside of that peg to help stretch your left side body a little deeper. Inhale, find some length in your spine. And exhale, settle in deeper to your stretch. Pressing your hips into your heels. Stay for 1 more breath. Breathe in and out. Good. On your inhale, gaze to the top of your space. Walk your hands to center and then move your left peg over to the outer left side of your board. And then walk your left hand to the outside and your right hand over top, just outside your left peg. Breathe in to lengthen your spine. And exhale, sink back down. This time we're feeling a nice deep stretch in your right side body. Good. Stay for 1 more slow round of breath, nice and deep. Inhale, gaze forward, walk your hands back to center. Press into your palms and then walk yourself up onto your knees. Bring your knees together. We'll meet in our hero's pose. And if this is uncomfortable for you, you can always come down onto your sit bones and cross your legs. If that is comfortable for you, we'll go ahead and meet here. And we're just going to start to formulate the mind-body connection a little bit deeper by taking some neck circles. So on your inhales, I want you to start to roll your head back. On your exhales, we'll round forward. Inhale, roll back. See if you can allow your head and your neck to hang heavy. Exhale, round forward. 1 more in this direction. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, come to center. And we'll go ahead and take 3 in the opposite direction. Whichever direction you were taking, just do it the other way. Inhale, we'll roll back. Exhale brings you forward. Breathe in. Heavy in the head and neck if that's okay, on your cervical spine, on your neck. One more round of breath. Breathe in. And out. Inhale, rise to center. And let's just start to get a little bit of movement in the wrist joints. A little bit of blood circulating. Show our wrists some love. Take whatever feels good here. This doesn't have to look like anything. Just let it be your own with your wrists. And then if and when you're ready, maybe you want to start incorporating some shoulder circles. Feel free to round forward on your exhales and round back, opening your heart space on your inhales. We're really wanting to incorporate breath with movement here. So see if you can match your breath with your movement. If you're taking those shoulder circles, go ahead and start taking them in the opposite direction. Again, maybe you're incorporating, really opening the heart and rounding the back on your exhales. Beautiful. We'll come back to center and then just gently close the eyes down if they aren't already there. And can you just take this moment to notice how you feel? Scanning from the crown of your head down to where your body contacts the space below. Just honoring this moment of stillness. Take a nice deep breath in, fill up, and let it go. Start to walk your hands forward, shift your hips, and then stack your hips so that they're over your knees, shoulders over your wrists. We're going to take a couple rounds of cat-cow. So on your inhale, lower your belly, open your heart, tilt your pelvis high to the sky. Exhale, hug your belly button into your spine, round your back. Inhale, lower your belly, roll your shoulders back, gaze high. Exhale, tuck and round. Press your palms into your mat to really puff up the space between your shoulder blades. Feel a nice deep stretch. Let's take one more round. Inhale, hammock your belly, roll your shoulders back. Cow pose. Exhale, tuck and round. Really feeling a deep stretch in your back. Cat pose. Inhale, return back to neutral, tabletop. And then start to walk your hands to the top of your space. Reach for your pegs and just place them in one of the top holes on the inside. And then you can melt the spot between your thumb and index finger around your pegs and melt your chest towards your mat. A lot of us tend to scoot forward and slide forward in our puppy pose. So using these pegs is a great way to keep your hips stacked over your knees. And just come back to your breath. As you breathe in, can you draw a deeper awareness to your chest and to your hips? And as you exhale, I want you to see if you can soften your spine away from your hips and melt your chest closer to your mat. And then feel free to roll that forehead onto your mat as well, maybe back and forth, giving yourself a nice little forehead massage. Or maybe stillness feels good for you. Stay with your beautiful breath. Allow it to melt your tension away. Inhale, gaze to the top of your space. Exhale, shift your hips forward and then lower them to your mat, also lowering your forearms to your mat. Wrap your hands around your pegs and then make sure that your forearms are parallel with your board, the lengthwise. And then in Sphinx pose here, we want to start to open the heart forward as we guide the elbows back, creating length in your spine. You'll find some gentle compression in your low spine here. So if that doesn't feel good, option 2, come down a little bit lower. Maybe you scoot your pegs out of the way, off to the side, and come down onto your hands. Wherever you are, just see if you can create a little more space and length in your spine on your inhales. And settle into that space on your exhales. Good. We'll take one more round of breath. Breathe in and out. Release your hands and place them underneath by your rib cage. And on your inhale, push into your hands and lift up. Exhale, send your hips back to meet your heels. Child's pose. Inhale, shift forward, and then walk your hands to the top of your space. So that spot between your thumb and index finger, again, melting around your pegs. And then go ahead and tuck your toes. Inhale to hover your knees, really pushing into your palms. Exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Option here to take some pedals out with your feet to really awaken into the backs of your legs. Press into your palms to really melt your chest towards your thighs and lift your hips higher to the sky. Really decompressing the spine here in downward facing dog. Can you allow your head and your neck to hang heavy? Take one more round of breath. Breathe in. Let it go. Good. On your inhale, start to walk your feet to the center of your space. And then walk your hands back to meet your feet. We'll meet in our forward fold. Option 2, toe heel your feet out just a little bit and find a generous bend in your knees, and then maybe reach for opposite elbows. And then melt your chest over your thighs. Ragdoll. Let your head and neck dangle freely here. Maybe you nod yes, nod no. We'll take 3 breaths here. Breathe in, lengthening your spine. Exhale, melting your chest deeper over your thighs. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more round of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Release your hands. Toe heel your feet into touch. So your big toes are touching and there's a sliver of space in between your heels. Inhale, press your palms into your shins. Find length in your spine. Reach the crown of your head forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold back forward. And then root down through your feet, and on your inhale, start to rise up to stand, 1 vertebra at a time. When you arrive at the top, we'll meet with our hands overhead. Breathe in, reach high, feel a nice side body stretch, gaze up at the sky, let your palms meet. Exhale, guide them to your heart. Interlace your last 6 fingers, so leave your pointer finger and your thumb extended. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, bump your hips left and reach right. Really stamping your feet down into the earth and rolling your top shoulder back. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, reach to your left, bump your hips right, rolling your right shoulder back, pressing your feet deep into the space below. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, release your hands and guide them to your low back. Step your feet hips width distance. And on your inhale, lift your heart space, shift your hips forward. Exhale, standing back bend. Be nice and gentle on your spine. Stay for one round of breath, keeping your heart lifted. Inhale, gently, softly rise. Exhale, run your hands down the backs of your legs as you fold forward. Good. Toe heel your feet into touch one last time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root down, rise up. We'll meet in standing. Hands overhead. Gaze high. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Take one nice deep breath here. Breathe in. Then open your mouth and release your breath. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Scan from the crown of your head down through your feet. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and move into the rest of your day. Thank you everyone for joining me on the butterfly board. If you enjoyed your practice, I look forward to seeing you next time, and hopefully you keep it up so you can feel better and do more.